some noise for your next act, ladies and gentlemen. It's Bron Lewis.
Very polite crowd. Good. That's what I wanted. It's actually what I requested. I said, if anyone gets too excited, I'll fucking bash them. Yeah, so careful. I'm also from Brisbane. Yuck. Don't know if you've heard of it. It's Australia's biggest suburb. Yeah, it's very vanilla, very vanilla. By vanilla, I mean it's very white, very boring, and everyone's last choice. So, good for me. I love being in Sydney. It's very diverse here. It's beautiful. The most diversity we have in Brisbane is whether you go for league or union. So, how good's that? It's nice for me to be here, especially because I've left all the way in Brisbane. I always get this wrong. An 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Yeah. Shh. None of them are mine. Just a very bad babysitter. No, they're mine. 3 kids. What a slut. We had a COVID baby. Anyone here have a COVID baby? Give me a woo. Guess they're all at home looking after them. Fucking losers. For those who aren't aware, COVID baby is just a baby that's born during the pandemic. Okay? So, because we had a baby at the end of a very long lockdown, we spent all of 2020 in Melbourne. What a shithole. Don't worry, they're all dead now. Because we had a baby at the end of a very long lockdown, people were like, oh, you used your lockdown well. As if we just fucked the whole time. Need to explain to people, there was a good 3 weeks when my partner wore the same tracksuit with custard spilt down the front. He was pretty resistible. The only reason we had another baby is we were so sick of looking at each other, we needed a new housemate. So far, he's been pretty disappointing. Doesn't have a job, shits his pants, he lives with his mum. Australia didn't need another one of them. They're not going to love the term COVID baby. They're not. Because we as adults, we can all assume that we were conceived in a time where our parents were thinking about something sexy. Oh, like, I don't know, how to fuck the property market for the next generation. Oh, so good. The COVID babies, they can all assume that they were conceived in a time where their parents are wondering, who'd fuck a hotel security guard? It's a modern mystery. I'm really proud of my daughter. She's 8. I'm really proud of her because she knows what she wants to be when she's older. Like, that's amazing. She's 8. Like, most of us, we don't work it out forever. Like, 20, we'll work it out soon. 30, it's fine. I'll do another, TAFE course. Doesn't matter. Like, 40, someone will work it out. 50, I'll go to a psychic. 60, 70, worked it out, dead. Like, we can't fucking work it out. But my daughter, who's only 8 years old's worked it out. I'm so proud of her. She's decided she wants to be a massive bitch. Practising every day. Like, before I came to Sydney, she was like, Mum, take the yellow shoes, they're way better. I said, why? And she said, I like the yellow shoes better, they remind me of Dad's teeth. She's not wrong. And then I was basking in the sun one day, sitting there, because in Queensland we have this thing called the sun, and I was basking in the sun, and she said, wow, Mum, you're amazing. You're the only mum I know who can grow a moustache. Bitch. Or I gave her a school lunch the other day. I don't know if any of you guys have primary school kids, but let me tell you, it's changed because lunch boxes are a fucking minefield, okay? So when I was at school in, I don't know, 90s, whatever, they, lunch boxes were just like your mum's, like, Tupperware that she didn't really give a fuck about anymore. It's like, yeah, use that one, the lid doesn't click on properly. There's just 2 bits of bread with a bit of Devon in it. She's like, fuck off. Bye. Now, we've got this thing called bento boxes. What? And in it, it's like, you click it open, it costs about $50, and it has like your kid's name engraved in it or something, and you click it open and it's got like 9 separate containers, and not one of them is big enough for a fucking sandwich. I said to a teacher, I was like, what am I supposed to put in that? And she said, oh yeah, the colours of the rainbow. I said, that's not a food, Deborah. That's neglect. Okay? Anyway, one day I gave her a school lunch. Oh, there you go. I had to get up at fucking 4:30 in the morning, put all the fucking things in it. Oh, there you go. Oh. And instead of just leaving me alone, she opened up the box, looked inside. She was like, okay. All right. You're trying your best, aren't you, Mum? I said, not for you, you're a bitch. To be fair, it was just a tin of dog food. But I had evenly divided it into every single section. Yeah. I'm not married. My partner and I, we decided against it, okay? We've been together so long, we already have kids, and neither of us like our extended family enough to buy them a meal. So we skipped it. Yeah. The only thing I don't like about not being married, the only thing, is when I fill in forms, I have to tick the box de facto. Oh, I hate that word. Sounds like something's broken. Like something's gone wrong along the way. And it has. You know, it's like, nah, boss, can't come into work today. My brother borrowed me car last night and it is absolutely de factoed. Or like, oh my God, babe, I got so de factoed last night. I fucked a guy from Penrith. Yuck. Anyone from Penrith tonight? You can always tell when a woman's just recently been proposed to, can't you? You can't you, Sydney? You can, because their hand just never leaves their face. And eventually you have to take the bait. You're like, oh my God, Tennille, did you get engaged, babe? She's like, yes, oh my God, you'll love him. His name is Trent. He's got the funniest bumper stickers on his ute. And you're like, wow, Trent sounds de factoed. I'll leave you on this. Something you need to know about me, Sydney, is I'm a fun mum. Can you tell that though? I'm fun. I don't know where my kids are. That is fun. I'm so fun. The other day, my kid, the bitch, came over to me and said, she asked me why her dad and I never got married. And I said to her, oh, I had so much fun. You guys will love this. I said, it's because it's an outdated institution which works in favour of the patriarchy. It keeps miserable people together for too long. There's a 50% failure rate. I'm terrified of commitment and I don't think your dad's the one. Then I tickled her. Woo! Oh, so fun. I've been Bron Lewis. Thanks so much. I've got a show called, it's called Yep. It's at Enmore Theatre. It's on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's sold out, sorry about it. But Sunday, come along, Enmore Theatre. My name's Bron Lewis. Thanks so much.
One more time for Bron, ladies and gentlemen. Your next